Well, okay. Let me see here. Start virtual camera. Hello, folks. How are you? We're a little bit early, so I'm going to go get some stuff to do, some drinks and all that stuff, and I shall return at some point. In the meantime, you guys can stare at this is a microscope, so you can see I can get in pretty close and do some focusing, and we can see what's up. So I'll be doing that when we get into the boards. But for right now, it is completely unnecessary. So let's just wait on that. Yeah, so we'll be tearing this apart. And of course, at this point, the military needs to fly airplanes over my house. All the gardeners in the area need to do stuff. I don't know. They need to weed whack and blow leaves and all the things. Well, anyways, what this is here, this is an Atari C-380. It is, let me see if I actually have. So this is not alcohol. Where's my bottles of cleaner? That's not it. Is that it? What do we got here? Yep, this is some isopropyl alcohol and paper towel. Get rid of whatever that goop is that's right over the top of it. Have to get some of that orange cleaner, the citrus cleaner, because it's got a lot of tape residue all over everything. All right, so let's just go over what I have here, what I ended up getting, and why this is something I even wanted. So I do enjoy collecting and restoring old Atari things, old Atari game systems and cartridges and all that. I have quite a few. I limit myself to the made in USA stuff. Let me see if I can find. I think I might have. I'm not sure what I did with it, but I can explain a couple of things that's happening here. So I bought this, and you can see right there it says, well, maybe you can't. It's because of the light. There's too much light, actually. There. What this says here is manufactured by Atari Incorporated, Sunnyvale, California, model number C-380. It's got some stuff about patents and all that stuff. Replace the batteries if play is erratic. Serial number 29313J for Jaguar. Now, this is the battery compartment here, and I've already opened it up and inspected it before I bought it and determined that all the contacts in here are nice. There was no battery leakage in there or anything like that. So that's all good news. I'm going to take this battery compartment. We'll set it to the side for a moment. And yeah, so it looks like, what are they, C-size batteries? 3 and 3. Okay, and there's looks like 6 screws that remove the top cover, and I can hear something like rattling around in there. So this is one of those things where this could be the shortest video ever in human history, because I could get in here and find out that there's just a bag of rocks. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing in here. It never worked. It never will work. It never could work. And so I'm wasting my time. But I honestly think it was just sitting in a box for a lot of years, because the cable that is supposed to connect to the TV has been eaten away by rats or something. See, so I don't think I have an extra cable, by the way, so it's not going to be the end of the world. But we got to get in here and see what's inside. I could just plug it in. I have a TV. I have everything I need. I have even the little modulator, slider, RF switch, whatever thing. I have one of those as well. I have everything I need. But I want to clean it because once I get it working, it's going to be for display. Like this screw right here is really rusty. See that? So that's not a good thing. See, so I'll have to replace that screw. But it also means moisture was involved in some way if it's going to rust, right? So, all right. I also got this with a couple of joysticks for an Atari, which are nice to have. They're also made in USA joysticks. Do I have them handy here to show you? I do not. I'm very disorganized. Okay. All right. Well, let's pop this bad boy open and see what we got inside. Kind of nervous about it, especially since it doesn't want to quite open. Look at that. Hear that? It's like crusty. Okay. All right. So this panel here needs to go with that. All right. Okay, what do we have here? This is just a sticker that was like an inspection sticker that went here. Okay, we have a speaker with a bunch of spider webs and whatnot that goes here, and then another speaker here. That's interesting. Oh no, that's the potentiometer for the thing. Oh, sorry, I just was looking at a big look like a big magnet right here. All right, and then here is that thing that was not labeled or something. Like what? Oh no, this is it over here. So this is the thing that's wrong. I'm not sure. See, it says Telegames Breakaway Pinball. It should not say Telegames. It should say Atari because it's the Atari version. It's not the Sears Telegame version. Okay, so put this to the side as well. This will be another thing I have to take in and wash. This knob should just pull off. Just like that. You can see there's some rust in there where the thing goes. And then what we have here is the nut. Do I happen to have handy here some needle nose pliers to get down in there? It doesn't seem that I do, so let me grab them. There we go. All right, we'll get in there with some needle nose pliers right here. And I'm going to just turn this out. There we go. And again, all this needs to be cleaned, and it all will be cleaned. But I'm happy to see that the board is in here, and I'm happy to see that the RF modulator is in here, because, like I said, I do have a replacement antenna cable, so. And it looks exactly, and I expected it to look exactly like the Atari 2600. So this modulator right here is identical to the 2600. And like I said, I figured it would be. Okay, we'll pull the potentiometer out, and now we just have the case. This will go into the house. I will use some of that orange citrus cleaner, the label remover, and I'll try to get some of this off without potentially destroying the label itself, clean everything up, and remove any potential dust or anything that's in there. All right, so we'll do a little inspection here. Sorry about that. I hit the thing by accident. All right, we have the buttons, 4 of them. They need to be blasted with some deoxit. There's a spring right here over which is probably a power switch or something. I don't know what that was. You got the 2 paddles. Those again will need to be cleaned. And then we have a RF shield here to prevent interference on your television, and the cable, which we're going to remove here. This is the antenna cable, and I will no longer need this rat or mouse chewed on cable. I won't need this anymore. Goes right into the trash if I had a trash can sitting here already. Looks like these here can just be pulled straight up to get them out of the things. So that's what I'm going to do. Just wiggle them and pull. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Oh, the camera froze. Hang on. That's one of the things that I'm having an issue with over here. So give me 1 second. I still have that video. Hang on a second, guys. Let's see. Scene 2. I'm going to call this microscope. I think it's because I'm running the bandwidth of 2. Hello. Okay. I think it's because I'm running the bandwidth of 2 microphones at the same time, or cameras. There we go. Let's see, it's still dead though. Okay, I'm gonna have to start this over. Hang on. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to add, actually, I'm going to change the name of that. And then this will be, there we go. Start virtual camera. There we go. Okay. So we got a bigger thing now. That's all. So there you are. That's actually going to work out in your benefit. So, all right. And when I need to do, for Christ's sake, when I need to do a close up, I'll just switch to the microscope camera. Okay. Well, anyways, these right here, they just seem to wiggle out. So we'll just, I'm using a old laptop in the garage connected with Wi-Fi, and it's not going to be perfect. Okay. And then this right here, do I have a Sharpie handy? That's probably something I should have thought of before I came out here. What kind of, this is like a, what? This is a, which pin was this? Oh, this is my circuit writer pin. Okay. Circuit writer pin is not going to be of any value right now. Well, okay. I guess I just need to remember, and I don't think it's going to be difficult. Oh, and this plug looks like it's loose. So that's for that paddle. So that's loose. Okay. So this one, I'm just going to remember as I pull this off. There we go. How it goes in there. It only goes in one way. All right. I was worried about nothing. All right. So there we go. So now I can just pull this board loose. And the only thing about this is the battery compartment. Okay. And it's not really that dirty anyway. So just some kitchen countertop cleaning and maybe some Formula 303 should make this work out just well. I'm going to put this away. And now we have the board. I'll bring some light back over. No, maybe it's a light adjustable on this thing, I wonder. I don't think it is. See, I got this magnifying light, but it creates so much glare for you guys. All right, so yeah, the board looks great on the bottom. I don't see any issues. And underneath here will be like the chips and stuff. And so we have little tabs that are bent over to hold the shield on. So that requires a little flathead screwdriver, although it seems my fingernails are capable of doing it actually. So let's get this out of the way. Hey, Dad, how's it going? Unbearable 73. I am tearing into this. It is not my ideal location to be doing this, out in the garage. Not my air-conditioned house next to my desk and all that. Multiple monitors, a fast PC. Oh yeah, this all looks great. This all looks great. I don't see any issues with any of this at all. And the main chip is in fact socketed, but I don't see even any tarnish at all. I don't think I need to hit it with Deoxit 5 or anything. However, I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to pull these knobs off. I'm going to deoxit for the RF modulator. In fact, you know what I'm thinking here. Hang on. Yeah, you know what? Because the RF modulator, oh boy, do I want to do that though? Okay. Here's where I'm at now on this. So the RF modulator here is, like I keep saying, it's identical to the 2600. I happen to have the kit in stock actually right now to convert it to the normal, like, composite RCA output so that I can connect it to like a more modern TV. However, I don't think I want to do that. I think I would actually just keep it original. So I'm going to, at this point, okay, so let me take where's my phone? There it is. Okay. I'm going to take a quick picture so I remember where everything goes. All right. So we have, so this is for the potentiometer for the top. And then these two are for the paddles. I think, no, that's for the paddle on that side. That one's for the paddle this side. That one was for the battery compartment. Okay. I'll remember that. And that's color adjustment there. That little potentiometer thing right there. Oh, I'm saying the wrong thing. Whatever that thing is called. You can turn it a little bit and adjust in the color. So if it's like too orange or too green or whatever, you can kind of play around with it. But let me unscrew the speaker. Okay, so there's a speaker. Got to be careful not to tear it. And then here is the knob here. And that I'm gonna I'll hit it with some Deoxit 5 so that it's clean. And now these buttons are really great. Oh, this one too. I'm gonna remove this one. Okay, so we have that one. So I got to remove the knobs, which come off pretty easy. That way I can get the juice down inside there. Okay, pretty simple. No big deal. So let me see if I can just pull these off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, with everything exposed, everything looking good. I don't see any water damage at all. No corrosion of any kind. I'm quite excited. All right, where is my, like, I literally have a truckload of Deoxit 5s, but of course it's not where I need it within range. So let me get up and go look for it. Never where I could reach it. There's this. I found my isopropyl alcohol that I was looking for earlier. Oh, weird. Oh, here's some. All right. Oh, are you kidding me? This is the one with, okay. Well, anyways, this is the stuff. But this one doesn't have the damn sprayer tip on it. I have not been in my garage working on stuff probably in a year. Well, maybe not that long, 6 months. And it's become a place where when the family pulls into the garage in the car, they get out of the car and they throw stuff in the pile. And the pile keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. So, you know, I'm supposed to have half the garage for my projects. My wife parks her car inside on the other half. That's the deal we made. I get to have the half for projects. She gets to park in the garage. Well, as it turns out, she gets to park in her half of the garage and throw crap on my half of the garage. So, yeah. Here's the little RCA kit that goes with the thing I was talking about. Yeah. No, but for reals, where in the hell's all my Deoxit 5? God damn it. This is so stupid. Oh, there it is. I found it finally. Okay. This weekend is going to be clean the garage weekend. There really isn't anything on this other side, right? No. Okay. And then, so I have, like I said, I have a new cable, and it's right here. This is the inside part. This is the part that connects here. I've already cleaned it, actually, so it's all ready to go. And I also have a new power supply. So the power supply that I got for it was missing this part of it. This is like this is used. Well, actually, this is not a legit power supply, although I did put an Atari label on there. But it is 9 volt, 1 amp output. So it's plenty for it, and it is the correct end. So it's all good. And then we got to clean this. Come on. Okay. And then, yeah, I already cleaned all these buttons. And the Deoxit 5 also lubes everything as well. So it doesn't just, deoxit everything. It also has a little bit of like an oil lube to it so that it makes things work just a little bit better. The problem, though, is I'm going to have to clean the tips of these plastic pieces with a little bit of alcohol because these things, they barely connect. Like they just sit on there, basically. There's not a lot of pressure. Like when I pulled it off, it was like nothing to pull them off. So with the lube, it's going to be even worse. Okay. I'm going to take the chip out and I'll clean all the contacts just to make sure. Gotta be careful, gotta go slow because it can be a problem. Like this is a really stubborn chip. It does not want to come out. There we go. Gotta get yourself a chip puller so you don't break the legs on it. That's all I wanted to do. And there's always a notch on the chips. For those of you that don't know, there's always a notch, and the notch lines up with the notch on the socket. And while the socket style is not my favorite, it's perfectly fine. There we go. All right. It's basically ready to go back together. Got a little dust though. I'm going to clean the dust up. I wish I had my well, see, I didn't do any refurbishment to this, so I really can't do anything like mark my stamp or my name or anything in here saying, yeah, I fixed something. I probably have these chips too. And this is a voltage regulator here, it looks like. I know I have those. So we will see if it works. And the thing is, I do not need to put it back in the case to see if it works. I can do it just sitting just like this. So we have the plug. And this, well, yeah, I do need to probably deoxit the plug, though. I didn't do that. Okay. And it's non-conductive, so it's not going to short anything by spraying it. So plop that in there like that. I'll put this to the side for a second so I can plug it in a minute. And then we have a cable for the RF. Now, this thing originally came with a little TV signal slider switch, which allowed you to hook your regular television antenna and then your game system at the same time. And what that would do is allow, let's see if I can get in here. What that would do is, which way do I got to go? This way? This way. Okay. It would allow you to just slide a switch depending on if you wanted to play a game or you wanted to watch TV. And it feels fine. I didn't expect it not to, but I mean, I'm just saying it feels fine. Okay. All right, so we had, so this button was over here. And you remember how I couldn't remember where everything went because of my short-term memory issues here. So, all right, speaker was this one. I don't know what to do about the speaker. The speaker is just dirty. Just blow it off, I suppose. So the speaker was on the far side here. And then we had the potentiometer thing for the knob that I was just playing around with was the first one. And then we had, I think this one was this other switch, this other button, which I have now misplaced. Jesus. Okay, no, here it is. Okay, so that was here. And then the third one, or the middle one here, was the battery compartment. Okay. So that, and we have this. And okay, so anyways, instead of using the switch, the slider, let me show you the slider switch for those of you that don't know what that is. I have lots and lots and lots and lots of them. So let me grab one randomly. I'll grab this one. Okay. So this is the kind of deal thing we're talking about here. So you would have your regular television antenna that would come in. And then you would have your game, which is this thing, connect here. And then this part here depending on if you had like the traditional rabbit ears or whatever, you would either connect these 2 points or you would have the coaxial type of part and you would slide it on there. And then if you're watching TV, you'd slide the switch down to TV. And then when you're ready to play your game, you'd slide it up to game. So I don't like these. The new way to do that is you go on Amazon and you get a bag of these things, which are the correct ohms and everything for these systems. And then the other side of the antenna wire here connects like so, and then to the back of, and then this screws onto the back of the TV on the antenna. So that's the way I go with these things. And the TV that I already have over here should have all of that already. So let's, so I think, let me see, turn the TV on. I don't know, I can't see the back of it. There it is, okay. Yeah, so let's plug this into the back. And I'll turn it back around. And then I'll get the camera pointed kind of at it. Right? Right. Okay. Here, let's there's the TV. Let's plug. This thing does not seem to have an actual switch. Like, let me look at the top cover here. We have reset. Oh, this is power. It doesn't clicky click. There's no like click down, click up. I wonder if that's a bad switch. Or if it's just push on, push off. I don't know. Okay, we'll find out in a second. But there is. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, yeah. So power, option, select, reset. Okay, let's plug this in. Maybe here? No. Did my camera really freeze again? God damn it. What does this go to? Hang on. I have all these cables and I don't know where they all go to. Is that for, that's for that. Okay, I gotta have that. What does this go to? This goes to nothing I'm working on right now. So there we go. All right. Let me see if I can get the camera working again. I don't know why this fails. There's the microscope camera. Deactivate. Activate. Is that going to help? Yes. It's got to be like a bandwidth issue or something, you know? All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Bad switch. So you can see it's working. Kind of wiggling wires over here to see if I can clean up the fuzz a little bit. I have to hold down the button. So it's exactly what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading chat right now. Yeah, they got so corroded inside and worn out, they never make good connections. But yeah, so it's a working system. Let me go ahead and turn this off. There we go. All right, we're going back over here. So as I suspected, if you line these up, the power switch, well, you're upside down now, but the power switch is this one. And you can see, oops, excuse me. You can see that it has like the metal on the side there. That's what made me think it was an on-off switch. And so with that, I know that this switch needs to either be desoldered and replaced or fixed. I knew I didn't hear the clicking in there. Okay, so let's see about removing the retainer here. It's nice when at least you know the chips and everything work. Like the switch is not a big deal. I probably have, well, I can't say I have, but I might be able to source a new switch. It's not a big deal. Like what kind is the, like the Atari, yeah, I know it's a different kind of switch. Like here's for example, an Atari Lite 4. It's like a regular, 4 switch, and they're different, right? They have these kinds of switches. They're just completely different thing. This is a made in China version that, as you can see, I don't know what, I kept it for components or whatever, but the point is that none of these switches can I transfer over. So I will have to either repair the switch or replace it. And I got to check time. Okay, still plenty of time. It's a little metal washer. I've dealt with these my entire life. You just have to go really slow. They'll just wiggle off. They just press down on top and hold the spring in place. There's nothing really special about it. But what sometimes happens is they come popping off and they go flying across the room. And then you got to get your daughter with a 2010 vision to go find it for you. Whenever my oldest daughter loses her contacts or anything, it's always go get my youngest and say, could you go please find whatever it is. Okay. Here's the spring. Don't want to lose that. Here's the other retainer. There's that. And as far as what's going on with this switch, I just might have to just desolder it. All right, turn the desolderer on. All right, get my soldering iron. There we go. Let it heat up. I'll go ahead and unplug these again. Because like if I'm holding down the button to make it work, then unfortunately I can't really test it any further because it's just not. I mean, hold the button down and then push buttons, and I mean, it's not conducive to anything good. So here's the one I need to take off right here. Where's my solder sucker? Oh my gosh, I haven't looked for that in so long. Let me try to hunt that down. Where's my solder sucker? I do not have the electric solder sucker, unfortunately. I don't do this enough to make it worth the cost. It's just too much money. It's like a couple $100 for a solder sucker that I might use 2 times a year. So it's just, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on it. All right. I know it's got to be here close. Here, let me show you. Let me just show you my desk and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's get way back. Look at this. You see all this crap everywhere? I mean, look at this. It's just a disaster. And look at all this stuff on the ground. There's my Commodore. There's the TV I test my Ataris with. My Apple II is over there. I got all these old monitors under the desk. Over here, the light's tipping over. The light's still tipping over. Over here, yonder, I got my table of Ataris. See all that? And then on the ground, more junk. So yeah, it's a cluster around here, and not conducive to finding the things that you need to find. So where's my solder stuff? Oh, there it is. Okay. Solder sucker, right there. And we are going to be removing those ones. All right, we have reached the correct temperature. I don't want to use any flux because I do not want to gum up the works here. This is all leaded solder. If you're not a dumbass like me, you need to turn on your fan that I have right there. However, oh, you know what I could do though? Oh wait, that's plugged in. Here we go. I do have a wall-mounted fan that will blow the smoke away from me, so we can do that. And that should be good enough. Oops, you guys didn't get to see it. You guys didn't get to see the extraction. Let me put it back real quick. Let me put it back. Okay. Oh, hope this works. There we go. All right. And there's just two contacts that matter. All right, let's get this under the microscope and take a good look at it. First, I need to actually get the microscope stuck to something. I don't know if it'll stick to that. Is it going to stick? Nope. It won't stick to my cutting board. What can I stick it to? I'll stick it to... I could stick it to that, but this is not going to be... what can I do? What can I do? My phone. You know what? My phone. That's always a good one. I always forget that you can use the phone to do it. There we go. Because the phone weighs enough. And then we'll go over here to OBS and we change this out. And then we'll look at it carefully here. Wait, where's the... Here, let's focus way back here. There we go. So it looks like the bottom, let me see if I can show you. So the bottom is basically plaster welded together. So you can't get into it. It's got a little thing there. It makes you think that, oh, if you could just pry that little clip up in there, the little hole, I don't know if you can see the hole. Let's see. Yeah, so that hole right there, it makes you feel like you could just poke that in and the bottom would fall out of it. But I don't believe that's the case. I think I just have to go and find another switch because inside of here, it is not working. I could just soak it in some lubricant or something, like maybe something inside is stuck in position. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, but I really don't think that's going to work. No, there's just no way. Remember that sound I was hearing that was like, if you turned in the very beginning of the video, I was demonstrating that there was something loose sounding inside, like some piece of dirt or I don't know, something was banging around. It's probably whatever is supposed to go here. Let's see. It's supposed to go there. You focus. See, like that looks like it's supposed to be something that when you push, it changes its position, you see? And I did not see it, but it could then be, let's go back to the other camera. It could then be just, like laying here somewhere. Okay, well, I don't know if this is it. If this is it, or something related to it. But yeah, I don't see anything that fell out when I opened it. There's this, but that's not anything to do with anything. That was just a retainer for it. But like it could have held something in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything that fell out. So what that tells me is that somebody probably opened it up to try to figure out what was going on, and then the piece that they needed had fallen out on the floor, and they're like, "Oh, screw it, I'll just sell it," or "Oh, screw it, it's going to go into the box in the garage or in the attic," and then eventually they said, "Let's just sell it and get rid of it." Well, that's fine. That means I have to go source the switch out. Can we find that switch? Well, thank you for sharing the stream, but I don't know how much longer it's actually going to go. I'm going to look for, oh man, I don't even know what I would call that switch. Let me, okay. Let me look under images. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can share this. No, hold on. There. That's the switch. Parts for Atari C6 dedicated systems, Atari Age forums. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, what's it saying here? Might be, maybe I'm right, but maybe I'm wrong. This is the switch you need. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's all correct. Okay, what do people say? These are available at Best Electronics. Best Electronics. Yeah, I've dealt with them. You have to call them. They're $4 each. But there's a $20 minimum order. Yeah, I don't have anything else I need though. Yeah, I don't need a spring. I just need the replacement switch. Yeah, Best Atari, I did get some parts from them before. But the guy is like the soup Nazi from Seinfeld. He is very difficult to deal with. You have to do exactly things in the correct order, or he'll actually blacklist you. He's crazy. So I'm not sure. Yep. See how his website is? Man, okay. You can't find a damn thing on here. Maybe you can. Let's go up here. Maybe I can just use the browser search. Search items. I don't think that's what I want to do. Find, yeah, C-3. What? Come on. Nothing? 00? Auto switching. next, next, and 5. So nothing in there. Site listing. Oh, here we go. Atari hardware upgrades. Nope, don't need that. Atari. I might have to reach out to Console 5 and ask if they can figure out what it is. Ah, bah humbug. Yeah, we're back to this again. Okay, I just don't know. I'll have to. If you cannot find the exact Atari, please email. I'll have to do that. That's what I'll have to do. There's no other way around it. And I'm stuck with this system until I can replace that. Because there's no way in on this. It is melted closed. And whatever was inside or whatever part is missing right here that broke off and flew away. I'm sure that it went in this spot. It went in this spot. Oh, hold on, you guys can't see. I keep forgetting to switch it back. Hang on. This one. There we go. And here we go. So I'm pretty sure that it just fit right into there, and it interacted with that part, and it would click, 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 click. And it's gone. So research. Okay, well, with that, I don't know what else to say. I think we're gonna call it quits on this stream. Although I suppose I could. How much time do I even have? I got like maybe an hour. Wait, hold on. Let me check the actual time and not the time that my computer says. Because for all I know, it's not even the correct time. Yeah, it's correct. Okay. Okay. All right. Where's those cool Atari joysticks that I got that I could probably work into this somehow? There they are. Okay. So one at a time. All right. Well, since I'm not doing anything else, I could do this. So here, check these out. These are the joysticks that were included with this sale, although they're not related to this in any way. Right. So, yeah, I'll look for that switch later. But they are made in USA. It says so right there. And well, they should work, right? Except that rat situation that I keep talking about. Ate that completely through and killed the wires. And again there, and I got 2 of these joysticks. So obviously what needs to be replaced is the actual cable. Not a big deal. I did purchase cables. Now you would think that they would be easy to find, that I would have not made a bigger mess and lost them here, but the simple fact of the matter is I have absolutely no idea. Oh, here they are. Never mind. Take that back. I'm so organized. It's funny. Look at that. There we are. So I got these 2 cables. And if they work out, if I like the cables, then I do have some other CX10 joysticks for Atari that I will swap it out. So these are actually extension cables that I got from Amazon. And I plan to just snip off the end of one of them. But first, what we need to do is we need to figure out which pin is which pin. And I do not have my little note, or maybe that's it right there, actually. Hang on. Do I actually win for once? I do. I win. I win for once. Jesus. This was actually not too far from where I thought it would be. Controller jack, system in, up, down, left, right, paddle B, fire. And then I have some colors on there for the actual Ataris, ground and paddle A. Okay. I think, yeah, that's all I have. That's all I need. All right. So armed with this, at least I know which is which. So now I need my multimeter. And wow, hang on a second. I think it's okay. Yeah, they're okay. Okay, it was just a little optical illusion in there. So I just need to test pin for pin and find out what they are. So to do that, I'm going to start with cutting this end off. And I did have a pair of dikes sitting here a second ago. There they are. Okay, so we got the pair of dikes. I'm just going to cut it off. And this will be the side that actually goes into the joystick. Now it does have strain relief here, but I think it's like glued to the cable. Maybe not. We'll see what I can do with it. Because like technically this has some form of it right here. But yeah. Can I slide this off, or is it? Yeah, it's glued. Okay, it's glued to the thing. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then I actually do have some wire strippers, but to try to find it at this point is not going to be fun. So I'm just going to do the old roll along the X-Acto knife trick and then twist and pull. Now, it is helpful if the X-Acto knife is actually sharp. It's not been dulled over quite a while. All right, hang on. There we go. There we go. Let's see if I can get a better angle on all this stuff here for you guys. I think, there we go. So there we go. We got all these wires there now. And we'll get my multimeter out. We'll throw it into continuity mode and we will test. Okay, you're up. Wait, this one's actually the worst one to use because it takes so long for it to recognize that there's a signal. So I have to go find a different one. It's going to be this one right here. Okay. So this is the cheap stuff. I think you get these at Radio Shack or something. I'm not sure. These were from a long time ago. Maybe it was even Home Depot. And then I thought, you know what? I need to upgrade and get a better one. So I paid like $50 for a multimeter, thinking it would be the cool thing to have. However, when you do continuity mode, it actually takes so long before it like sends the bell signal that it's wasted my time. Right? You want it quick. I don't want to spend all day. So this one, these cheap ones actually work really well. Okay, so well that's going to be for that cable, but let's go ahead and tear into this and we'll remove what we see inside. Looks like I'm going to need a different screwdriver because the recesses are so big. So we're just going to go in there. Yeah, I can go down the rabbit hole of watching people fix crap. I can do that for hours and hours and hours. I love doing that. There was a guy, Ray's something. He's a mechanic, I think in Florida, really close to where Cletus McFarland is, where he does, his YouTube stuff. And he works at some kind of a mechanic shop or whatever, and he fixes cars all day. Now, as someone who grew up doing that and had a business repairing vehicles, I don't really find I find it more interesting to complain about the things they do wrong than to actually just learn something. But yeah, it's fun to watch people fix stuff. He's actually pretty good. He's fine. There's just things that I go, okay, I know immediately what's wrong and how to fix it. And then to watch him do all these random diagnostics to try to get to a point where I was 25 minutes earlier, it's frustrating sometimes. Okay, so here's the inside. This is really interesting because, as you can see, when you're moving this around, it's pushing on this like little spring thing here that sometimes makes contact and sometimes doesn't. That is interesting. So like you push down, it does. Oh, this is so weird. Oh my goodness. All of these direction controller things are all the same type of technology. Let me see if I can, here, let me go over to the microscope cam. I've actually never seen this before. And then I'll just kind of show you by not zooming, but getting the camera to the point. Here, let me go way back and then let's see if we can focus. See how those work? Here, look at this. Look where see right there. Hang on. Going all the wrong ways. The orientation is complete opposite. So look at this. That is so weird. But all of them are that kind of a switch. They just have little contacts on the end of a thing and then they connect. That is so strange. So, yeah, I mean, it's got some dust and some stuff built up there. So I'll clean all that. And yeah, that is so weird. Yeah, that is really strange. Okay, well, anyways, we have the colors here. We got brown, and they have those little connectors here. So what I'll probably do is I'll just solder. Once I figure out where they go, I won't bother with most of this stuff. I'll just solder everything. So strange. Okay. And then here's the switch that goes from base button, like to divert if you want base or you want the top of the stick button. That's fine. So I just have to have the joystick. Actually, what I could do is I'll just solder the fire button coming in. I'll just put it to the switch, and then I won't bother with going to any place else. But the rest of these will have to be soldered. So the orange looks like it's power. It hits here. It goes all the way around, and it goes to here. So that's fire, and that's whatever this one is. That's the joystick one. Okay. Up, down, left, right, paddle B, fire, 5-volt, ground, paddle A. All right. But with these all broken here, I don't know which goes to which. But black and orange, according to this, might work. I don't know. Maybe not. I could just cut the cable here. That's what I'll do. So I'll cut the cable, and then I'll do continuity tests on each of the cables, each of the wires, and figure out the color code of each one of these. So that's not a big deal. Figure out what their wiring system is here. But that means I need to get a pencil. So I have a pencil in my holder, my cup holder thing. Let me go see what it is. I do. I have a pencil. I have a pen. Pen and a pencil. Okay. I'll do a pen. All right, here we go. So, put this aside for just 1 second. Put this aside for just 1 second. This is the the bad one. All right, and here is the end. Okay, pretty straightforward. And these holes look like they are in pretty bad shape too. All right, so green. Start with green. What are you? Just hold my finger on it. Okay, that looks like number 3. Number 3. All right, so green is left. All right, pretty straightforward. Green is left. All right, we'll do white next. So white is 5. No problem. For those of you just joining this midstream, if that's even a thing that's happening, it turns out on the C-380, or the C-380 that I took apart, the power switch is the only really thing that's bad on it. It's right here, and it doesn't stay in the on position, so you have to hold it down for it to work. So I'm going to source a new switch. Even if I have to just hack it together, I'm going to work on how to make a switch so that it works. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we're on orange now. And so I've moved over to working on a pair of joysticks that I got while I have extra time. Okay, orange is number, make sure because I just forgot already, number 9. Yep. Number 9 equals orange. Okay. And then I'll cross-reference the color code of the wires, and then I know which one switch. Okay, this is brown. Number 1 is like not even there. It's number 2. Number 2 equals brown. And blue. Number blue, or number, okay, so what we got going on in chat? Yeah, I could do that. That's a way to do it. But I have 2 of them to do. I don't have enough bridge board, so honestly, I don't mind just soldering them. So am I touching on blue here? Hang on. So Gattaca is Saturday night, sci-fi fantasy Saturday night. So blue doesn't seem to be touching anything. It could be broken further up the stream, or it could be that this thing is not getting down far enough, or the connection is just bad. So by process of elimination, the only thing I have left is black. So we'll see what black is, if I can find where that connects. So 1, I don't have 1 yet. So 1 is still like not working. Okay. 1, 2, 3, number 4. So 4. Yep. I thought, wait, no, I had a signal black. Hang on. Or was it blue? Did I accidentally touch blue and blue was number 4? Maybe that's what happened. Blue was number 4. Yep, blue was number 4. Okay, so number 4. And then by process of elimination, we have, well, we still have 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, and 8 don't have anything. Like there's not enough even here. So yeah. Black goes to, let's try 6. Nope, 7. Yep, 7. Number 7 equals black. Okay, but some of these actually don't even have connectors in them. Like there's nothing there. So that makes sense that, you know, it wouldn't have anything. All right, so now we just do this, right? Number 3 is left. Number 5 is paddle B. Number 9, which is orange, is paddle A. 2, which is brown, is down. And then we have 4 is blue, which is right. And then obviously the next one would be up. Number 7, black. Nope, number 7, black is 5 volt plus. Hold on then. What number 1? Number 1 should be up. And number 1, there was nothing happening there. But again, I think the problem that I was having is that the cable is so completely foobar. Like this number 1 hole here, you can see how overstretched it is. I don't think there's even anything in there. Let me see if I don't even, I can't tell. But yeah, but it's super stretched out, but yeah, it could be here. You know what? Since I'm never going to use this, like it's completely dead. Let me trim off that. Trim this off. Yeah, so number 1 didn't even have anything in there. So how can a joystick not have an up? It had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, or 7, 9. 2, 3, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it doesn't have a 1, it doesn't have a 6, and it doesn't have an 8. All right. Sure. Like what the hell? How do you not have up? All right, so if I do this, it closes this one. This one is this black wire that goes over to here too. What the hell is with this wiring system here? Okay, so orange. It is so strange. Okay. So, okay. To push up, closes these right here. Closes these. Makes the contact between white, which goes around this way. So white must be the wire for up. white is 5. 5 is paddle B. The hell you say? Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong here? Hang on. Hang on. Well, no, there is no 1. There isn't a 1. I didn't do it wrong. Okay. This is so freaking retarded. All right, so we have, okay, so this is just a fire switch bypass. That's not a big deal. And that's the fire switch there. So it's either going to be detecting from the fire switch here, or it's going to divert it. That's the ground. So where does this one go? This goes to there and to the middle. So the middle is ground. Not a big deal. Okay, got it. And ground, there really isn't a ground. Oh, 8 red is ground, but there's no ground. Okay. Well, actually, it's not a ground, it's a common, because when you switch, it's just going through there. So, okay. So the orange, excuse me, orange goes here. Like, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't even, here's base and stick. Okay. I'm not even sure this is Atari compatible. It could be for Commodore or some bullshit. Although Commodores are Atari compatible. It should work. But yeah, frustrating as all hell. Okay, so what I should do then, because honestly, none of this freaking actually matters, and it's pretty easy. Oh, is this the one I was looking for earlier? No, we're good. None of this really matters. So let me, like, here's an Atari joystick. I actually have one torn apart right here. Okay. This is the wires it needs. Okay, it's got orange, green, blue, black, white, brown, which coincidentally is essentially the same ones here. Ideally, it would be great if the colors were the same. Okay. And they might be. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it. And that's it. I mean, you know, you have up, down, left, right, and fire. Simple. That's all you need. Then you have to have a ground, and you have to have, you know, something that connects the two. Okay. Or you have to have maybe grounds in the machine, and you have positive. I don't know. But whatever the hell thing is, that's what you got to do. So let's say that I just splice them in, right? Let's say that's what I do. I cut this cable. I go way back, so I have lots to work with. It's got a shield around the wires. Strip that away. And let's say I take it in good faith that this company was thinking, let's use the default color code for Atari. Here's like a ground or shield or something there. Okay, so we have brown, we have green, black, orange, white, blue. Again, same colors as the Atari one we just looked at. Okay, it's the same ones as these. So, what I could do for testing, unfortunately, these wires aren't the same color. So I have to get, okay, so we have to figure out what these are. Oh, all right, I thought I was winning. I'm not winning. But I will just use the other side there. Okay. So looking at this, pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the second row. There we go. Start with white. Get our multimeter out again. And there's white, and then there's like this gray color. It's like thanks. I don't know if you guys can see. Where's the camera? Wow, these two right here. They're like the same color. Yeah, this is actually, the one I'm testing is actually like a cool gray. You guys couldn't have picked different colors. Like, what the hell? All right, anyways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. So 7. So 7 is cool gray. All right. And then might as well just do white next since it's right here. Hello, McFly. Where's the... There it is. Okay. 1, 2. 2 is white. Two is brown over here, see? So it's not going to be even close. That's okay. It's just mass-produced Chinese cables. They don't like care. As long as it's consistent on both sides, what do they care? Okay, and I'm on yellow now. 1, 3, 5, or 4, 5, 6, 6. So yellow is 6. Okay. Green. All right, we have 1 to test, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. 9 is green. Check chat. What's going on over there? Yeah, no, there was no number 1 at all. It's unfortunate. I just would, these joysticks look fun. Like they look like they would be nice to use. So I wouldn't mind testing one. So, okay, so I need to test 8. Nothing. 5. Okay, so 5 is pink. And then we're going to go to gray. It's regular gray. And I have, which ones to test? 1, 3, 3. Gray. And then we have 3 left. 1, 4, and 8. Okay, brown. There's like a teal or something. That's so strange. Okay, so Jesus Christ. 1. So 1 is brown. And then by process of elimination, I will do the dark blue. See what that one is. Okay, this is where we guess. See if we can get it right. Okay, I'm going to guess 4. Oh, that's wrong. 8. Nope. Wait, hold on. Try again. 4. Still wrong. Still wrong? How? What? Are you telling me that there's... Hang, this is... What the hell's going on here? How is it not working? So blue is dead? Well, it is Chinese. So 4 works. 4 is light blue or teal. But the dark blue, seemingly, which would be number 8, does not seem to make contact. All right, do I have a, I do. Let's see if I can reach in there. I have a piece of, is it solder or lead? It's a piece of elite, not solder. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, this is like from a capacitor or something. So let's put it in number 8. Just so I have like more room in there to test, and then we'll try it again. Oh my God, dude, seriously. The dark blue wire is broken in the freaking cable. Oh God. Things just never work. Just to make sure I didn't. Oh, wait, hold on. 6, it's 7. So cool gray must be, I must have just did that wrong. Okay, so this looks like the cool gray here. I must have wrote down, I must have put it, thought it was 8, but it was 7. Oh, okay, that makes you feel better. Yeah, that's what it was. I had it mixed up. Damn it. Okay. And this is blue. All right. Okay. All right. So this is going to go in the back of the machine, and then these ones I will just temporarily splice into here after matching up the numbers to see if I can get like the controller to actually work with the game. What time is it? Still not noon yet. Okay. At 12:30, that's as late as I can go today. Or at least, yeah, pretty much today. Go pick up kids from school, and by the time I get back, then my wife gets home, and then it's like dinner and then all that. And I could do it tonight, but I have other plans. So, all right. I feel like everything's in the way here. So let me see if I can. There we go. Let me turn this way here. There we go. Try duct tape. Yeah, this dark blue is pissing me off, is what it's doing. Okay. All right, just to test, that's what I'll do. I think I'll go hunt down some electrical tape. Okay, so then what I need to do is I need to do a corresponding color scheme thing breakdown here. All right, so number 1, which is brown, is number 2 over there. But they're, okay, hang on. Number 1 doesn't actually connect to anything. So technically, I should not need that. So what is the ones that don't do anything? So I have 3, 5. So 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. I don't. Controller jack system end. Oh, it's a system end. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, it's a system end. Which means that when you plug it in, it's actually backwards. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not the other way. Okay, system end, not joystick end. Either way, it actually doesn't matter because all I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out which wires went to which holes or which pins, and then just match the wires together. That's all I'm trying to do. So as long as in my head it's straight, it doesn't matter. It's right there. Sit right there. System end. Okay. Which on the other side would be, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to solder them together or anything like that. Not just yet. Okay. Anyways, so over here, the number 2, which is white, is going to the number 2 here, which is brown. So this is the brown. Which is the white. I believe that's what I was looking at, right? It's actually not white. It's got almost purple in it. Okay. And then we have gray. Real gray is number 3. Number 3 over there is green. So the real gray goes to green. And then I'll just translate all of this into here once I know that it's going to work. Frustrating. Come on. Brown and white. Why can't you guys get along? All right. And then we have number 4 is light blue / teal. That's right here. And that is, I said number 4. Number 4 over here is blue. Here's the blue. Fingernails for the wind. Okay. Back over here again, we have pink as number 5. Number 5 is white. Where's that pink? There it is. I got an Atari 2600 with a cartridge called the Harmony cartridge or something like that. That literally has every game on there already. So then we have 6 is yellow, 6 is not used, 7 is that cool gray color, which is really 8, so they're wrong. So 7 is blue, and 7 is black. Black and blue, where he hit you. Right, Amber? Right. Okay. So it's black and blue. And I am simulcasting this business on my OBG70 channel and my 8-Bitten channel. So if you're not subscribed to my 8-Bitten channel, yeah, I do put stuff over there once in a blue moon. And then 7 is the cool, or 8 is the cool gray. 8 is not used. 9 is green. 9 is orange. I just have to make sure all these are separated out. Actually, what I should do is go ahead and put the bottom back on, because it kind of kept everything where it was supposed to be. which is like that, and like that, and like that. I mean, yeah, I do need to deox the crap out of it. Everything looks pretty bad. And I will need to get some Q-tips. Where are my Q-tips? Oh, here they are. I mean, this looks atrocious. This is going to need some cleaning. Oops. There's a wire that wants to come out here. Okay. Well, I mean, while I'm sitting in the car line waiting for my kids to get out, I'm going to research that switch and see if I can figure it out. I don't really, I mean, I guess I can email the guy from Best Atari. I mean, but minimum order of $20. I mean, honestly, it just isn't worth the $20. Okay. Let's just make sure all of these are not touching so we don't have any cross anything. Like those are touching completely. There. Okay. And I will move the camera into position. Just give me 1 second here. I do have a situation over here where it appears things just were thrown and tossed in a corner, which is totally reasonable because I had somebody come and purchase one of my Ataris, and I was taking things apart to get access to the TV. And in so doing, I unplugged some stuff because I gave him his choice. So white, yellow, red. Is this plug? Here, let's use this plug. Since I must have unplugged the other one. Just want to check to make sure that it's working. Is it turned off? There we go. Turned on. Okay, that works. Off. All right, let's get this over aimed at the TV and all that. There's the TV, there's the Atari. Let me do some magic here on OBS Studio real quick. Transform. And, oh, why can't I flip it? I can't flip it while it's live, I guess. Okay. Nope, I can't transform it. Interesting. All right, well, it's going to be upside down, guys. I apologize. Hang on. Okay, where are we at here? All right, there we go. So, base. Nothing. Nothing at all. sure none of these are touching and then shorting out and causing the problem. Green and pink, these guys go together, right? Oh, so now see that's working. Okay. I think I just need to do a better job. I think there's like some that are crossing. That's why it wasn't working. Yeah, this is just a stupid idea. I gotta do a better job. All right. Well, yeah, I might as well call it right now because, like I said, I don't even know where some black tape is. Like I have to go hunt down black tape. Or, God damn it, never mind. I find some immediately when I go to look for it. Okay. Okay. Fine. We continue. Here, let me unplug it so I don't screw something up. Okay. White and pink is correct. Yes. Let's see here. Pink is 5. White is 5. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then we have green and gray. I know that was right. Yeah, it's just such a weird technology on the inside for making connections. I don't even know what to say. But I have 2 of these things. The problem is both of the joysticks have the exact same problem. Rats. I'll get the other one out and show in a second. Rats, brown and gray, right? That's what it was. Or cool gray was 8. 8 was not used. So hang on. Blue was 7. 7 was black. So here's the blue and here's the black. Yes, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I know that. But I feel like getting up today and doing this. I'm so busy all the time that I never have time to do any of these fun things anymore. But there's like 2 weeks left of school, and then I can just smell the freedom, you know? My schedule clears up, makes things so much easier. Okay. Let's see. So green was 9. 9 was orange. So green. Green to orange. God damn it. Keep pulling it apart. My fingers are too fat for this. Okay. All right, what's left here? So number 5 is pink. Okay. That teal color, 4 goes to blue. And then that looks like all of it. Just so they don't touch, okay? And then 2 is white, 2 is brown. 2 is white. this is what color? Maybe that was the right color. I can't tell. Yeah, that should be it right there. That should be right. So the ones I have left over are green and that cool gray. So green is 9. 9 again was orange. 9 and orange. Wait, yeah, it came apart. That's why. God damn it. That's what I mean. They keep coming apart. I'm not very good at twisting them together. My fingers do not want to cooperate here. So I have yellow and cool gray left, which is 8. 8 is cool gray. 8 is not used. And what was the other one? Yellow. Yellow is 6. Over here, okay, so 6. 6 is supposed to be fire. So I'll have to figure out what that is. Is green and orange still coming apart? God damn you people. Can't get them to go together and stay together. So I bet yellow is fire. What's left on the other side? Nothing? Nothing. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. So you have to hold it. It doesn't, maybe it just needs to be cleaned. Okay, what about fire? Can I go to any of these directories here? Let's see. It's firework. Fireworks. Okay, that's stick, base. Harmony firmware. Hacks. Yes. Okay. So the problem is the wires are working, but it's like it's got an auto thing. It's like I need to adjust. I need a clean. See, it works, but it just wants to keep going. It's like it'll stay sometimes. So now it's working better. Game reset. What is going on here? Color. Yeah, it's weird. So I'm gonna have to take this apart and really clean it. Let's see here. If I hacks classic ROM. See, it doesn't want to stay. It wants to like keep going up. Is it because this? Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe it needed to be tighter. No. Okay. I think it just all needs to be cleaned better. But that at least means that the wiring is correct. I just have to stop it from stuttering so much. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So let's go back where we were then. Right, let's go back where we were. Which was back to the bench. Take this apart. Check the time. 12 o'clock. Thank God it's Friday. That's all I got to say. Turn off my soldering iron for now because I'm not going to do the soldering until another time. Okay. We got this. We got this. Very simple. Very simple. We'll clean everything with alcohol and make sure all of this is making proper contact. It's all seated where it needs to be seated. It's all touching where it needs to touch. Because like this one right here is kind of askew a little bit. Let's see if I can get an angle on that. See, it's kind of sticking up on this side here. It needs to go down, and it is being stubborn. So yeah, it needs to be like that. See? So that was in the thing wrong. So, okay, so that makes sense. This is becoming clean, but it's all, right now it is all, deoxyfied. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to hose it out with some iso alcohol and clean it all up. And then I'll work on this another time. I'm not sure when. Maybe it won't be today, that's for sure. So maybe tomorrow. But meantime, I got to hunt down that switch. And once I get that switch hunted down, or something to work. It's a 2-leg switch, 2-pole switch. It shouldn't be difficult. It's like, yeah, it shouldn't be difficult to replicate. There's got to be one out there like this that I could just, because it's all hidden. All it needs to do is it needs to have, this style of top so that the button will stick on there like this. Let me see here, like that. And, short the connection across when you're ready to play. That's all it's got to do. So, all right, guys, well, I'm going to call it quits on this stream for today. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. That shouldn't be. Thank you for coming in. Grumpy Old Gamer, try duct tape. Yeah, that's always the thing to do. I'm going to head on out. It is early still, but the amount of things that I would need to do continuing forward would be longer than the half hour that I have left, or maybe actually 20 minutes I have left. So, and I've been doing this for about 2 hours. So I am going to jump out. It will, of course, be on my YouTube page, so people can stop by and check it out. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Take it easy. Goodbye.